Hello friends, welcome to my channel here at Akis. This is our Angular 21 tutorial for beginners part 24. In this video, I am going to implement global error handling using HTTP Interceptor. Let me start the implementation. The first step is let me create one new interceptor. We can provide the name is error. Okay, the interceptor is created. Fine. The next thing is we have to configure this interceptor. So let me go back to our app.config side. So here already we have included one interceptor, token interceptor. Okay, so I'm going to include this error interceptor also. Okay, fine. So next we can go back to our interceptor side. Okay, so in my previous example we have modified the request before reaching to the endpoint. Okay, so in this example we are going to handle the response before reaching to our component. Okay, so in this response time we can add the pipe. Okay, inside the pipe we can use the tab. These all are RxJS properties. It should be imported. Okay, so here we can handle both success and failure scenario. For handling the success scenario we need to use this next. Okay, so the same way for the error you can use like HTTP error response. So the same way we can write the callback function as well. So here we need to handle our error. In our example I am going to show one error message. So initially we can have one debugger and there we can see what are the properties we can get. Let me run my application. We can go to our login page and I just create the console as well. Okay, login is done. So now we are in the employee screen. Okay, and we are able to fetch the data also. Now if I'm trying to refresh the screen, okay, it is comes to the error area. So if you look at here, in this status code we are getting this 401 unauthorized, and in this error section it's not showing anything. In this message side we are getting this HTTP failure response from this API URL. Okay, and the status text is unknown error. Okay, so here we can do two things. One is we can go for the retry approach, and also we can show the global error message. For showing the error message I am going to use the material elevation bar control. So let me go to my application. First we can show the error message. Okay, let me remove this one. Here we can get the message error. Okay, if it is not matched then we have to show our own error message. Okay, in this object probably will get the null also. We can just include like this. Okay, the next thing is error code. I mean status code. Dot status. Okay, next I'm going to use the snack bar control. If it is not coming then we have to inject this manually. Match snack bar. Okay, fine. And in this error time, so here we need to provide our error message. So I'm going to include just the status code, then the close button name, and provide close. And finally, we can have some properties. And the duration, 5000 milliseconds. So let me format it. So now, if I'm trying to refresh the screen, okay, we are getting this error message and we can close using this button. Otherwise, it will auto close in 5 seconds. Okay, fine. At the same time, we stop this API. Let me refresh the screen once again. Now we are getting this fail to fetch because the API also not available the endpoint. At the same time, if we are able to log in, we are able to get the data. There is no error. See? We are able to get the data in our console side. Okay. So next we can work for the retry approach. So here I'm going to add the keyword retry. Again, this retry also RxJS operator. We can give value 3. So that means we are going to do the retry 3 times. So let me rerun the application once again. We can clear everything. Now if I'm trying to refresh the screen, we got the something 20 error message, and in this error section we are able to see the 4 times error. That means the first one is the initial request, the next 3 are comes from our retry option. Okay, next we can add some delay between the request. For increasing the delay, in this same retry itself, we have to add like how many times we are going to try. So we can include the count. Let me provide 3 times. Okay. And then the delay. So the delay maybe we can include 5 seconds time. Okay, fine. And showing this error notification can do for not equal to 0. Let me move it here and format it. So now let me rerun the application in gserve. Okay. So here also we can just log in first. Sir, test. Once we logged in, I'm stopping this API application. Okay. See? So initially we are getting the error. There is no URL is found. Then I'm parallelly running our API. You look at here, after the few seconds, the retrace happened and the data also available. Okay. So let me do it once again. You can go to our logout. I just cleaned everything. Okay. Super user. We just logged in, but we not yet reached our employee screen. I stopped my API, then obviously we will get the error. Once I clicked OK, the redirection is happened. See, we got error also. We can wait some more time. We are expecting the error once again after 5 seconds. Yes. So now, if I try to run this application, that time, instead of the error, I believe we will get the data. Yes, it happened. We got the data. So this is the way we can do the retry approach also. So now we are in the end of the video. Still, if you have any doubts or clarification, please post in the comment box. And also please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.